Great. Hello. It's me, Lucas Torka, and we're gonna play more Celeste Strawberry Jam. I mean, the tower. We hit 100 hours last week. And that's how I feel. A little bit of the internal screaming, mostly because of work, to be honest. Yeah, the thing that I want to work doesn't work. I can't find why it doesn't work. Hopefully my coworkers, I asked them to take a look at it. Maybe I got tunnel vision. Hopefully they find it, because I ain't seen it. I think I might know where to look next, but the way I have it set up, I feel like I shouldn't have to touch that portion. At least that's what I think. But I could be completely wrong. If I remember correctly, that's a hyper, that's a wall bounce, that's a super wall bounce, hyper, super wall bounce, super something. Get rid of that. Jump through on that thing. Grab that, and yeah, stuff's gonna happen. Or at least I think so. All right. So yeah, my brain's a little bit fried because of work. So I don't know how well on the tower I'm gonna do, but we're gonna try. Like I took a break and a little bit more longer of a break between work and this, but I don't know if it helped. I'm just mostly confused why the thing that I'm trying to set up at work does not work the way I want it to. By all means, it should just work. Trademark. You know, all rights restricted, copyrighted. That's just how it should do. I shouldn't be reversing. I should just be, yeah, you know. There we go. Do I just jump there? I forgot. I forgot what I wanted to do at any point in time during tower. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. Maybe it's a reverse super? To get, like, the height and direction of it. But, yeah. Man, the world of programming. I did start thinking about, possibly starting my own, project up, but I don't know what to make it with yet. Gonna have to still figure that out. Oh, maybe it's not a reverse super. Maybe it's one of these. Yeah, it's one of those. The tower. Oh god. I think my true pain point here is just the pathing and then having to do it. I did cheese the previous room. That was last week. It was a great time. No. Cancel. Just retry. Oh, nope. I'm glad that Tower is trying to make me do the things that I normally wouldn't even think about. Weird fringe cases of stuff, but good to know in the long run, I suppose. Did want, but as I was going into earlier, I do want to make my own game at some point. I don't know how long that project's gonna take, but I do want to make a game. At least to practice coding outside of work. Because, like, work-related stuff is pretty specific. So, to be able to point to a project and say, I did this on my own. Or just a different game. I don't think I'm that good at Celeste mapping. I like playing the map. I don't think I've ever made custom levels typically for anything. Now I think about it. But I do like what people have created. I guess the only thing that I would like to, like, map, maybe, is, like, an already made Metroid game. And just, like, make my custom thing for it, but... Jeez, what is going on with my controller today? It's not just today, to be fair. It's been happening, but... Okay. That was weird. But the idea for my game is a Metroidvania type thing. Oh, well, that's not going to help me. Guess we'll die somewhere new. I don't think I need a jump there. No dream jump. I think just a dream. It's all there ever was. I would appreciate if my controller stopped trying to disconnect, though, so that I could actually be confident that this thing's working. That'd be great. And there would be no lag. That was weird. No, I think the jump's necessary. I just have to do it right. Sick. I've been trying to learn more about monogame, which is the framework that I believe a lot of 2D art games like this are made in. And, you know, pretty simple, but I had to now start thinking about stuff like why my controller isn't working. But like art. Would like to make my own art for the game. It'd be pretty neat. But I also know I'm not an artiste. Man, would the pixel art be so cool if I could get it done and working? Controller! Stop disconnecting, please. I would love it if you'd stop. Maybe... What if I... disconnect the whole thing? The whole cable entirely. Plug it back in. Will it stop yelling at me? Probably not. Not. Maybe, possibly. Who knows? Either that or try to use this other. We'll see what happens. It's already lagging. Alright, I'm gonna try the other cable. What the hell is going on? It really does not like it when I put inputs to this thing. Really hope I don't have to, like, restart my computer or something. That'd be pretty bad. Let's try to turn this this controller off completely. How are you feeling, Celeste? Feeling good? Can I control you at all? Keyboard I can. Let's try plugging in controller. We going good? We lagging? Well, this is fine. But yeah, I wanted to make a Metroidvania because I really like that style of game, and I have a few ideas on it already. But I would like to use a framework instead of like a game engine, because eventually I would like to be able to have made a game engine, because a game engine does a lot of stuff that I want to learn how to do, like mapping the pixels on the screen variably to whatever screen size you have, for example. That's something a game engine just does, and the framework does do that, but it is more bare bones than an entire engine. It'll get me thinking about some stuff. Perhaps again, I should probably start smaller than that, but yeah, more to code, and therefore more practice on coding. Gosh darn. But yeah, that's the plan-ish for now. Oh, thanks, lag. feel like I hadn't had this much trouble last week with the controller. Maybe I need to restart my computer again, but I don't want to do it right now. Definitely not going to try this with keyboard, because I'm not used to the controls. Dang it. I did always want to make my own music player app. But I also guess I could start with something like that. Though the boys do want a music bot in Discord as well. I just have to find the time. Dang it. So close. Oh my god. That was some great lag. Oh, I actually did the wall bounce and just didn't think I was going to. That's so weird. I wonder what is going on. Seems on my end things are okay. Maybe it is something with my upload speed or whatever. Can't think of any firewall thing that would give me problems. I just got the notification that Twitch was streaming from me, so maybe it's up now? And Niall wouldn't have been able to hear me. Oh. Maybe I should restart my computer. I'm already recording. This is gonna go up on YouTube anyway. That felt like the cleanest wall bounce I've had, and that was the laggiest wall bounce I've ever done. Wacky. Let's see, what's my bit rate at here? Yeah, it says it's pretty decent, the bit rate on the Twitch. So maybe it's something else. Well, I'll just live with whatever I've got today. Fix it later. Because recording's already going. I did too much thinking already today. Kinda done. I mean, the tower requires me to think, but I believe I'll do just fine. It's less thinking than troubleshooting. I think I'm mostly just tired of the troubleshooting part of it. Of coding, of making my computer do. My computer has been giving me issues. Can't seem to resolve all of them. Don't really know what the cause of some of them are either. I thought I was doing pretty consistent on some of this stuff already, but nope, not the way. This is going to take me as long as Farewell did in its entirety. At least the run of Farewell that I did playing on stream. I know that Farewell has like 20 hours on my Switch, maybe. So dang it. Ooh, boy. I can always hope. Ah! No! Hey. Feel pretty close, though. Lovely. Sip some tea. I also do need to sweat my palms a little bit. A little bit. Oh, okay. Sometimes you win these, sometimes you lose these. My controller's not trying to disconnect as much as it was. Well, I'm up here, but it doesn't matter. to get it higher than that. I know is a problem for me because I keep being antsy about it. Oh my god. But, you know, slowly but surely, working through the mistakes. Thanks, lag. I'm gonna blame lag on that one. There's like 3 frames per second that happened. Hang it. Oh my gosh. Hang it. Everyone else today, though. I still don't have any word back on the job stuff. I've been like hounding my email for that. Might be muddling my brain more than I'd like to admit. Now I think about it. But it would just be nice to get that stress off of my back, you know? But not sure if it's gonna come today. And if it does, it's gonna be like in an hour. Or now. To be fair. I don't remember what time on Friday it got to me. Not Friday, but Tuesday last week that it got to me. But then again, it could be Tuesday. So tomorrow, during Metroid. I'll be doing the final boss, and I get an email, and I either cry or yip or whatever it was. What's the yippee? Hurrah! Cheer! Jesus. But, yep. Oh, man. Job. And, like, half the time that I get up there and I'm like, set up to do it, it's like, what if I, lag? Would you like that? No, I don't. And then it says, well, what you got? Who's this? I need to get higher. The lag, thanks. Dang it. I cut it short. Or rather, I waited too long to jump. So maybe I have to get off of this super higher. Oh, that was probably one of the closest ones I've had. Sick nasty. I love being almost in range for that. My favorite is when I don't make that super. Some of the moments of all time come at that point. I especially like it when I get the lag. This is the first time I think I've ever been like, there's some dang lag and it is messing me up. Usually it feels like half of it, at most of it, like 99% of all Celeste deaths from me feel like my fault. Like 50% of these today have felt laggy. And I don't know how to feel about that. Oh my god. Like that one. I'm not sure why the lag is even happening. I know it's something to do with my, like, USB connections or something. But I'm not sure why they're happening. It's the unfortunate part, right? Every time my dang phone does its notification sound, I'm like, email? No email. Y'all ever experience, like, real life lag? Where you perceive it to be lag? It can happen in a multitude of ways, as far as I'm concerned, but... Oh, here again. Like, sometimes I'm pretty sure I'm just blinking. But I don't expect the blink, so I think the lights cut out for like a second. Not a second, that's a little bit long, but like a split second. I'm like, where'd the lights go? And then my brain's like, you probably just blinked, bozo. And I'm just like, thanks, brain, for having that like slight amount of panic for no reason. Who knows? Maybe wacky things happen in this like short amount of time, and then, or some amount of time, and then I blip back into existence at that exact moment in time, but I've forgotten all about it. That's the weeb chuny answer. I can believe that I'm having adventures in those split seconds, but I mean, I would like to remember those. So I'd like to believe that it's not that. And my brain's just like, hey, yeah, you blinked weird. Care to explain? And I'm like, I don't know why you blinked weird. It's like, well, you got me there. I can't explain it. So I just say, thanks, brain. Like, other times it's just, like, regular brain parts, right? You're, like, sitting there having a conversation, then you just, like, blank on something. You're like, yeah. This dude just told me their name. And... I don't know what the fuck it was. It was probably something like John. It was like Casper. And I was like... Yeah, John, that's not even close to my name. Why? Is that... And no other thing really makes sense as the answer there. If I had just gone right more. But that was it. Well, that was half of the room, but still. That was basically what I needed to do. How many more rooms of this do I have? Like, I kind of want to look it up to know, but also I haven't done that for any other level. I think I have at least one after this. So I have that to look forward to. Quote unquote look forward to. What hitbox did I hit that time? Sad. Sag. Crack. Frickety, frick frack. thick. Oh my god. Yeah. Once again, I'll be close over there. It'll be a golden evening. It'll be so good when I get over there. It'll be a happy time. Oh my god. All I really have to go for me now are the Windows startup noises. Not Windows, but the America Online startup noises. Oh! Maybe. If I had reversed good, that would have been the schmoove. But it wasn't. I just wish I got to, like, have a second dash. Mostly. Save me. I mean, it would save a lot of people in a lot of places, to be fair. But... oh my god. Ah! Ah! Well, now that I'm up here, I don't trust shit. Fuck! If I did just an up dash, I think that would have been fine. Got over to where... huh. That's really weird. I have no idea why that's the case. You get to hear the ramblings of a madman in tower. I have no idea which screen this is. It seemed like Jackson, who was on earlier, was able to hear me and see me just fine. So maybe it's a problem for both of us. Something on your end, something on my end. Maybe, I don't know. I'll be restarting my computer after this, so hopefully it doesn't happen, like, later this week. You get to hear the ominous tune of the tower and then dying multiple times. Soothing sounds of Celeste. Yeah, I have no idea. Some weird, strange firewall thing, probably. Either that or whatever browser you have. There's a setting called Lucas Dworka yet true or false. Currently not. Oh my god, I did it again. Yay! No! Fucking shit! Okay, well, maybe I don't think I can make this work in reverse. Ah! It didn't work. No. I love that when I try to do a hyper and I just don't do it, I jump anyway, and the spikes spawn, and I have to be like, oh, well, there goes my life. Up, no left. Wild concept. Thanks, Celeste, for teaching me up, not left. I keep thinking that I'm, like, basically at the height that I need to be for that one part, but I'm just not. I don't know why I'm not. It feels like I should be, but I'm not. And then again, like, other times I'm way over what I need to be, so I'm just, like, consistently doing it short, and I don't know where in my brain it's making that connection. Oh, Jesus, lag, thanks. It's like 20 frames get cut off from me. I just have to suffer. That is really fucking weird. I'm not even in Poland. Maybe it's my Polishness. Huh? Maybe Poland decided to take me for the day. I don't know. Even then, it's not letting you see anything, so... It's Poland's weekend. It got extended because of the 4th of July, even though USA is the 4th of July, not Poland. Maybe it was like and during Polish Independence Day, the United States decided to take me for a little bit longer, and Poland felt really bad about it, so Poland's taking me now. Not that I have citizenship in Poland. There's no inherited citizenship as far as I'm aware, so... I can get up there just fine, but I won't be able to do anything up there at that point. Oh, that was so lovely, not hyper. Oh, yeah. Favor. Speaking of bananas, I have more bananas for smoothies now. Didn't buy any strawberries, but I got raspberries and blackberries on that combined for smoothie. Probably make one after this. I've been liking the smoothies. I'm actually using the blender I got for Christmas, and that's fantastic. I don't know why I wasn't using it. Maybe I was just like not used to the idea of, oh yeah, I have a blender. That was a lot of lag just to die. Yeah. On top of that, I also received a slow cooker from my sister at some point, and I haven't used that either. But like at this point, I don't want to play around with it because I don't think I'll be here much longer. And plus, I have to eat all the food that I still do have. No response yet on the job. Felt good. Increasingly nervous, and more time I am spent waiting for a response, but, you know, the way it be. Mentioned America Online sounds earlier today, and that's good old dial-up. And I had a conversation with my coworkers who are not insignificantly older than I am about dial-up and all that stuff, and they're like, you probably don't even remember that. I like, you know what, it's pretty fair to assume. I barely remember that. I do remember starting up dial-up a few times, but it never was to the point of, like, if my parents were on the phone, I couldn't be on the internet. To be fair, I didn't use the internet that much while I was a child. Why would I? But it was still, like, an interesting thing to see happen during my lifetime. And I'm so sad that some kids nowadays just don't have that experience. Back in my day, we barely had internet. Oh my god. Got up here again. Ah. Yeah. Well. I don't think there's a better way I can do that. I think that's just the way it's gotta be done. But at least I've made it up there like 3-4 times. So eventually I'll start making them up there as consistently as I'm making it up to the second platform that I get to stand on. And then I'll start making it to the third platform I get to stand on. And then I'll make it to the fourth platform I get to stand on. And then I'll finally be able to finish the thing. Totally. For sure. Oh shit. Wow. That took a lot less time than I thought it would again. No, kurwa! I apologize for my Polish. Thought that time would just be as smooth as the last one, but no. It felt as smooth. It wasn't. I wonder what, like, people younger than me will consider, like, their time kind of, like, I still remember VHSs, and I thought to myself, these were so cool. And then I remember DVDs. Remember DVDs? People barely use DVDs nowadays. Will the next thing after Netflix and streaming services just, like, make all the Gen Alpha kids be like, Man, I remember streaming services. Do you remember streaming services? We go back to cable or something. It's just like weird to think about. What will overtake the next generation? What will they grow up in? It's probably AI, if I had to guess. They'll have like the vague sense of the before AI time, and then they'll be like, man, these AI companions are so great. That's like a whole rabbit hole. Oh man, I can't wait till I'm like really old and get to complain about the new technology, the real new technology. Don't know what it's going to be at that point. Probably some new model of AI. I don't know. Or maybe it's actual AI. Robots that think by themselves without any input. Maybe it'll be Skynet. Who knows? Do I think Skynet's gonna happen? No. I think that's like a very edge case of AI and how we utilize it. We shouldn't get to that point. Is it technically possible? Maybe. Maybe. But that's like... I think we, as technology people, we have enough sense of mind, hopefully, that we wouldn't let that happen. Keep that to sci-fi. Or maybe at that point, contemporary fiction. That would be a weird thought. Oh. No. Okay. Back to the dredges. Got up there twice. Didn't get anywhere. Down into the depths I go. It's a pirate's life for me. Yar har. I wonder if there's a pirate hat for Celeste. Probably. Didn't look very long in the hats. I just saw a hat. I was like, ooh, hat. I don't think I can make this work, but I can surely try. Nope. Didn't utilize enough coyote frames. Maybe there aren't even that many to begin with. But who knows? I won't. Gosh darn it. Wish I could tell my thumb to just remember better. That down is not a direction that I want to do there. Like, your muscles just pick up memory. Technically. It's like your whole nervous system is your brain, right? Like, it's different than brain, but it, like, very much is all brain. Controls all the things, holds specific information for specific things. The fact that we even have reaction time, reactions that could be considered, you know, reactionable and not more like action post-action, is because our brain just like sends out all the signals to the muscles being like, hey, expect anything. And the muscle's just like, all right, yeah, that makes sense to me. I'll expect there to be a ball when I'm playing baseball or something. Like, a baseball could just hit you out of nowhere, and you would not be prepared for it. But if your brain recognizes that you're in a setting where a ball could happen, it's like, ah, yes, ball. We know what ball is. And it tries to prepare your muscles to be either catch that ball, move out of the way of ball, depending on what you're doing. Shipping is just fascinating. Because, like, your eyes are a little bit too slow to react, get your brain to then react to things. But it's not, the eyes are not too slow to tell the brain, like, oh, what you're expecting is probably going to happen. Go ahead and do that. Fun brain knowledge. That should make it, in my opinion. Celeste, the game. Making me question my life choices. To dream block or not to dream block? I think that's a question I asked like a couple of sessions ago. I wish I could cheese this, but I don't see a way that I can cheese this. Maybe it's like to super off of the top of the block that I can get up to, but like, oh, that's just the wrong everything. But like, I don't think I have enough space to even super there. So I just have to keep doing it as intended. I believe that this is as intended. I did do 2 rooms last time, not intended. Not with the intended method. So at least I'm fairly sure I'm not doing this part wrong. It could be pretty difficult to try and do it wrong. Or at least to theorize how to do it and then also do it wrong. I think this one's pretty well written and readable. Okay. No, I don't think I have nearly enough coyote frames there to do that super. Maybe enough coyote frames to do a reverse super with an extension. But I don't feel confident in cheesing it like that. The weird crouch dash thing that I did last time, perfectly reasonable. Reversing this, not reasonable. Okay. No! Okay, I think what I have to do is get a lot more space there, so I don't think I can do it with a regular jump. I have to probably do a super or something. I don't think whatever speed I get from a super or hyper there will help, but I need the distance to be able to then super at the right time that I want to. But that requires me getting back up there first, so... Oh, okay. Yes, yeah, that's definitely me supering up there. And then... No, I have to land on the thing, and then I can do the left diagonal that I need to do. But I'm getting somewhere. There? I don't know. Somewhere? Yes. Huh. Interesting. I do think that's correct, though. Maybe for recording, I'll keep it as like 2K or whatever my screen resolution is, and then I'll start trying to stream at like 1K. I don't know if I can switch it now. No, I can't. But that's something to keep in mind, I suppose. It'd probably also be good for streaming quality, probably. But then again... I don't know. I'm not really good on video encoding to know that. Obligatory, I'm not a filmographer or whatever. Okay. didn't extend. Down low. Yummy. Still don't know why you wouldn't be able to watch in the other two countries, though. Or rather, why Poland even would allow it if it doesn't support 2K, if that's the reason. Yep. Thick. No, I didn't think that'd work, but I might as well try. I feel like that should work. There we go. There we go. Finally made it up here. Okay. Oh. No, I hit the spikes at the top. Fuck. Well. Time to try again. At least all my nerves mostly shifted to getting this right instead of waiting for email, but there's only so much of that I can hope for. Oh no. It didn't jump. The reverse is no. Reverse, die and hold. Yeah. Thanks, game. Should probably take a break. But then again, I was very close to getting the end of this done. Down left, why? It's not the direction I chose. At least I'm pretty sure. Sometimes I can recover and do some neutrals. Sometimes I cannot. Don't know what that fancy schmoovin was at the very beginning there, but cool. That one felt pretty good. I thought that would work. No! Dang it. It always feels like I'm just about to reach it, and it looks very similar to the times that I do actually reach it. I don't know what I'm doing differently on the times that I actually do reach it. Oh! Thanks, lag. Oh, interesting. No rivers. Most painful one is doing the down left at that point. Not sure about that one. Is my thumb stupid? Oh my god. Didn't think that would happen, but might as well try. I do wish that the spikes wouldn't spawn on that platform, but that would probably add to the cheesiness I could do. I feel like the map creator doesn't want me to cheese more than I already have. Even with the lag, I almost got there. Felt so close, yet so far. Oh, up left. Beautiful. I thought I was going to go through that block for fun, but guess not. Feels like I should be landing there. Feels like I should be landing. My gosh, the lag is getting rid of the jump input that I have. And make... I do not like what it's doing. Big sad. I'm pretty sure the lag that I am facing is noticeable on stream. At least I hope so. Yeah, no it is. Like, to clear the air, that lag is happening to me. It's not... It's not just the stream stuttering or anything. It is, or the recording. It is just happening. I wish it worked. Really weird. It's like, I feel like most of the game hasn't been like this. So maybe it's just the tower. Which is really unfortunate because I have to play this level. But I don't want it to be laggy. Oh my god. Oh. There we go. Up, left, Y. Okay. I'm gonna take a small break now that we've hit 5 hours in this level. And I will be right back. Cool my brain, splash water on my face or something. BRB. I'm back. And the video issues still don't make sense. Great. Alright. Didn't splash water in my face. But I breathed. And boy, did I take a deep breath. Ugh. Alright, tower. Just you and me. And my dumb fingers. And the tea that I don't have anymore. I drank it all. I do have cold water though. No, we get straight back into the lag. Lovely. That's what I wanted. It is indeed what I desired. And, like, I was away for like a minute, and I feel like I haven't touched a controller in 5 years. Controller feels like a foreign object in my hands. Maybe I was just like really gripping it. I just didn't notice. Maybe now with my more chillaxed hands, totally chillaxed. Okay. I will be able to manifest the skills that I need to pass. So the lag got my small right input to move slightly right and took it up until the point where I hit the spikes, and then the lag stopped and I died. So sad. I'm so sad. And I was at the point where I wanted to start making big schmoves again. But I can't make those big schmoves. Because the lag decided, you don't need me to make those. You know what's not necessary? Being in the game. I don't know what that was. I like that sometimes you can tell that someone tried to do a reverse, because when they do it the forward momentum way, they turn around in midair and keep going backwards, according to the characters, right? It's a funny little thing. So fun. Love. Again, I'm very glad that there's no strawberries in this level. I can't even imagine the hellish kind of side room objective that I would have to do in order to get a strawberry. And this has already taken me 5 hours. Over the course of like 3 streams. 3 and a little bit streams, I guess. I did start this, the tower, on a different stream. I thought that was a perfect, neutral, but lag decided no. Why would you need a neutral? To be fair, there's nothing would be achieved if I did, but maybe I'd be able to cheese it just a little bit. You know, lag? You know? It doesn't know. this room is the bane of my existence. Thought to myself, you know, even though it's hard as crap, Tower's okay. Tower is less and less okay the more and more I'm stuck on this one room. I would like to get done with this room today. And I'm like, I was so close to finishing it, and then lag, like, actually no, that time lag wasn't the factor. I just didn't do my dash at the right time. I'd like to still blame lag for that. I'm not going to, because that was a me. That was a me. That was me. Half of these are definitely due to lag. Oh my god. That one. I think the game listens to me, and it's like, oh, you're struggling, huh? What if we made it worse? Oh my god. Oh, I love down left. It's my favorite direction in the whole world. Especially when I do it when I don't mean to. It's a nice surprise. It's a nice surprise. Cold water. Not sparkling water, though. Couldn't find the 12 1-liter bottles at Walmart today. Or, well, Saturday. I usually go grocery shopping on Saturday. I didn't find my water bottles. I did talk with partner about perhaps buying a soda stream, but that would have to be once I move. Don't want to make any more additional purchases than I have to before the move. But I think maybe a soda stream. Oh? Figured it out? I think the soda stream would be more cost effective in the long run. It's gotta be fun making something carbonated, right? Could also carbonate my own soda. Yeah, that might be it. That makes sense. Oh, I know this is not the... Oh, fuck! That's not the answer, and it's not going to be the answer, because I failed. But, could it be the answer? No, I don't think it could even reasonably be the answer. I won't be able to get back to the other platform. Yeah. The bad internet does make sense, though. Hopefully the rest of the vacation is fine. I'm at a point in the summer where I want to be on a vacation, but there's no way. Oh. Bah. That should make it. That should make it. I'm so high. There we go. Jeez. Okay, cool. At least I hope so. Ugh. Man, I want a vacation so bad. Even if the vacation is just me packing up my stuff and then moving. It would just be so nice not to have to do work for a little tiny bit. Like, I'll be doing, like, physical labor, and it'll be tiresome to get everything moved, but just having the ability to do so would also be fantastic. Actually, just knowing that I will have a job where I want to move will be so much weight off of my back. I know it's like the only thing I can talk about recently, but that is the big thing going on. Nothing much else happens in my life. Probably stuff will start happening once I move. And that's the whole thing. I'll be able to see my cousin more frequently, partner, friend, and then maybe even convince friends to move out there. Probably not this short notice, but like maybe in a few years they'll be like, all right, we're all done with whatever we wanted to do, or whatever they were still doing, and making the schmove would be pretty cool. Buy a whole community together. All the boys are just there. That's like the dream. Get all the boys to live on one single, like, roundabout or something. Yeah. Sometimes it is just like that. Just bad internet. Just turn it on and off again. Or off and on again. It kind of is frustrating sometimes how often the answer is just reset it. Maybe it'll solve itself. Like, I would love to know what the specific problem was. And resetting it does not... It does solve it, does not solve my question. Why are you doing this to me, computer? But it just be the way it do. Still don't think this super reverse will work. I didn't even reverse because the lag took it away from me. Aww. I'm well aware that I cannot save at that point, but... Okay. Oh my god! Not again. Fucking lag. Wish I didn't have to blame the lag, but like, if the whole computer stutters and decides, oh, where was I again? It's... it's like almost every time that I get up there, my computer just decides, haha, hold on. Where was I again? Jeez. And if it's just like the tower is laggy, that just sucks. Because this is a really difficult level, and there's no way this should be this laggy. Maybe the cursed ass dream blocks that disappear after you go through them, just so graphically intensive that they necessitate you having to lag out. But I don't feel like this is a universal problem. Down left is my problem, for sure. Not today. Not today. Been stuck in the same room the entire time. I know how to solve it, I think. It's just not doing well with the lag. He's not helping. Like, this is already difficult, but then, like, the game stutters for a few frames, and whatever input I had either goes away, or it decides a new one for me. You just have to suffer with it. That was a me fault thing. That was my bad. I didn't do that right. That's not a sound that my phone ever makes. What the fuck was that? Why isn't that the standard notification? I'm not with the phone right now. It was like the default Samsung notification sound, and not the notification sound I have it set to. Oh, I fucking knew it was gonna try to stutter here. And I didn't do anything specifically because of that. It stuttered later anyway. That could have been a combination of lag and me just not inputting it at the right time, but I want to blame lag. Oh, that... I think that time was me. Lovely. We love it here. Oh, I was bouncing. This is a great time. Da ba da ba da. I have towers. Oh, I knew it would lag. Try to wait for the next lag. Gonna lag again? Buddy? Okay, that time I also, like, did the super way too early. But there was like a little stutter that didn't help. Soon I will learn the lag, be one with the lag, and I'll be able to do anything. I'll stutter when it stutters. I'll unstutter when it unstutters. I'll anticipate it. Put in my requests early. And then it'll be like, ah, yes, you're lagging with the lag. And I'll be in lag time. Oh, that was lovely. Where'd you learn that trick, huh? Celeste. No. I thought to myself, what if I just do like a weird corner boost thing? I don't think it would have worked. But I could have tried it. Well, I'm not going to be able to try it if it lags every time I try to do a neutral. I know I had that trouble to do neutrals in the one room that I wasn't supposed to do neutrals in necessarily. But still. I'm blaming lag today. It has angered me. Jesus. Lag buffered fucking dash? Sick. There we go. Okay. Oh, it lags almost every single time I get up onto this platform. No, I did it too short. Dang it. It sucks when I get up there and then I do something wrong because I'm anticipating there to be a lag spike. I had a feeling I wouldn't get up there this time. He did it again. I'm just gonna have to expect that. Oh my god, finally back up here. Okay. I got rid of the big block. Okay, I have to upright into this block so that I can potentially catch myself onto the other block so I can climb all the way up and then upright into it. What is the button to save state? The lag has been getting me on my nerves. So I'm tempted to use a save state right here. Now, I'll just deal with it. Damn it. I got nervous and I dashed through the block when I wasn't supposed to. Dang. Oh well. Dang it. I actually got up to the platform and it didn't lag me, so... Man. Dang it. This room is real painful. I think it's been like the first real painful room I've ever had. Jeez. It's like even Farewell last room felt like I was making a lot of progress. And the 7C room, for one, didn't take me this long. It also wasn't this, like, specific. It was, like, I don't know, what's the right word? Precise, but it wasn't specific. I'm up here again. Oh my god, I did it again. Fuck. That was a lovely minute lag. That was just slow down. That was really weird. Got to the point where I needed to be twice in short succession, but did get like real nervous at the very end part of it. You know what? Yeah, no, I can do that. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go up here. Yes, it is very much doable. I just suck. And got nervous. Okay. That was wacky as shit. Ow. Okay. Since I'm here, I have to be like very, very close to the top. Is that? No, that can't be. I feel like that might be task possible. just fit in the little part there, but it's not something I want to try to spend hours trying to cheese. It's way easier to do it the way it's intended. Especially since part of my main struggle is getting up there in the first place. If only that platform was a little bit closer. I could just say that a lot about tower stuff, but that one feels very specific. The lag really did not help that time. And I remember the beginning of the Advanced. What a nice time. What a green time. There were slimes involved. And we get this dark, dreary, ominous, everything's going to go wrong. Then down left my butt, dude. No, not hyper. Oh, I went up left. That wouldn't work. It's been 2 hours. Oh, I still got some time. I really should just wait on that platform to see if there's a lag spike at all. And just accordingly. But I want to go zoom fast, and I can't go zoom fast because the game's like, ooh, let me take a little snooze. Ah, power nap gone. Did happen again. Okay. Oh. Dang it, I missed. That feels even worse. One thing to blame, like, the lag, but if I just straight up miss, it's so sad. Oh, fuck! Oh, that was so close. Not sure if it was lag or my hesitation, but I should have done the up dash a lot sooner. Maybe it was partly lag and my jump didn't register, so I ended up being a lot lower than I expected as well. I don't know. Dang, that sucks. That was right there. Okay. That was a really weird lag thing. I would have expected that if I dashed toward a block, even through lag, I would go through the block. No, actually. You bounce off of it. I don't understand. Oh, it's a fucking miss. Oh. What game is that? My friend just started playing a game that I did not recognize the title of. My god, okay, thank you. Lag, I guess. Bro, why do I keep missing? Sip some water. Big breathe. That was the game he was playing. He showed me. Okay. I just didn't press jump. I like when I can identify problem was just me. When it lags, does my momentum also kind of stop? If that's why I haven't been able to reach some of these ledges as consistently as I would like to, that's pretty frustrating as well. And here I thought directions were going to be the least of my problems going forward. Still no. I hesitated there. Glad I hesitated a little bit. Still don't know how I quite made it through that one. Okay. Okay. Okay! Fuck! Alright. We did that room. Finally, Jesus. I am relieved. But man, that room was really frustrating. Okay. There's something going on in this room. There's the dream dash thingos. Okay. Thank you. Ooh, okay. I don't know what's above that. I'm assuming it's just the end? Why is this wall like that? There's this wall that just doesn't have spikes on it, but it spawns spikes. I can see that. Maybe it's because I have to hyper over there and then jump off of that. But it also leads me to believe, can I just Dream Crystal through the wall outside of the tower and climb my happy ass up? Do I even want to risk that? I don't think I do. But would it be funny? A little bit, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Hyper to this. Dream block through, hold on to the left side until Dream Dash respawns. Jump out of that block, Dream Dash up. Regular super into there. Hyper. I'm running then what? Dream Dash through the spikes? I don't think you can do that. Why is this Dream Dash thing here then? Not sure. Not sure what this section's about. The lag made me move my binoculars farther down. Very fun lag. Not sure about how I get to this block, but that block's a dash through it down left, jump, wall bounce up there, hyper wall, jump off wall, dash up through here, get up there. I don't know why that's a Dream Dash thing. Like, you get up there and then... Wow. Is there just, like, a wall past this and I can't see it and that's why? Oh, I don't know. Am I hitting the spikes? Or does it... Does it now allow me to... dash through the dream block once I have the dream dash? If so, kind of fucked. Not gonna lie. Also, otherwise don't know how to... my god, lag. Holy shit, lag. That was wild amount of it. I don't think I can get over there. Unless like a... Oh, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Spikes come up there. We did it. I'm outside the tower. There's something going on there. Yep, I cannot climb up all the way this tower. Sick. Alright, well. It is past time. But I still don't understand this. I touched the block. Yeah. So... Yeah, if you... Interesting. Is this the way you're supposed to do this? Sure. If so, it's kind of fucky, but gets me through that. I don't know what to do here still. Especially since Dream Dash here fucks it all up. Do I just avoid this one then? Anyway, it's saving good time. End of stream times. Monday, Celeste. Tuesdays, Metroid Prime 2, Echoes. We're probably going to finish it. Wednesday, Friday, Lorelei and Laser Eyes. Might finish it this week. And Thursday, Super Mario 64. I am finishing it on Thursday. I will finish it on Thursday. Rainbow Ride might take me the entire stream, but I will finish it. Ugh. To me, that looks like the last two rooms of the tower. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. Hell if I know what to do for that last room, but... Oh. So that last dream crystal I want to specifically avoid. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because it won't let me go through the dream pod. Still kind of fucked that the Dream Dash doesn't let you go through the dream pod. But, yeah, whatever. It can do whatever it wants. don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to solve the room at the beginning, though. Oh well. Anyway. I've talked at length about my wishes for this week. So I just hope y'all have a good one. That's all I can hope for. Anyway, I've been Lucas Twerk. This has been Celeste Strawberry Jam, or otherwise known as the Tower for the last 3 weeks. And I'll see y'all later.